Hello dear students of grade 9, you are welcome to unit 2nd of your textbook Health and Hygiene. Now dear students, I have already uploaded the video about the text and today I will help you do the exercise. Look at this dear students, across this is crossword puzzle. You can see the crossword puzzle in your textbook. So you will complete this crossword puzzle and the first letter is given first. Okay, the first one is psychological across. Okay, this is you have to right here the across, and now the first one is psychological treatment of people using dialogue, psychotherapy. This means psychotherapy. Second, process of sorting patients, triage, TRIAG, triage. This means a process of sorting patients. 3. To prepare and rearrange. To prepare and arrange, deploy. DEPLY, deploy. And 4. Special Department of Hospital for Intensive Care of Patients. This is ICU. And now down. To include is a part. Incorporate. To include is part. Incorporate. This is down. 6. Identification of nature and cause of disease. Diagnosis. Identification of nature and cause of disease, diagnosis. And 7, not having sufficient service, underserved. Not having sufficient service, underserved. And 8, epidemic over a wide geographical area, pandemic. It means the single word for this is pandemic. Now read the interview again and I write whether the following statements are true or false. प्यारा विद्यार्थी भाइहरू, तपाईले इन्टरभ्यु राम्रोसँग बुझ्नु भएको छ भने मैले अघिल्लो भिडियोमा इन्टरभ्युलाई नेपालीमा यसको ट्रान्सलेसन गरिदिएको छु. You can watch the video. Internet service is necessary to use telehealth service. This is true. B. While providing telehealth services, health professionals are at a higher risk of being infected due to the exposure to patients. This is false. C. Telehealth service can be the best alternative to a face-to-face service. This is false. D. The problem with the lack of medical staff will be solved to a great extent with telehealth technology. This is true. Now E. The success of telehealth programs depends on the infrastructure and the best use of IT tools. This is also true. Now answer the following questions. The first question is, what is telehealth service? The answer is, telehealth is a method of providing medical care remotely with the help of the internet. Telehealth is a method of providing medical care remotely with the help of the internet, with video chat. B. What are the advantages of using telehealth programs? What are the advantages? The answer is, health services can be faster, safer, more effective, and less expensive in the long run. These are the advantages of using telehealth programs. Now, C. Why, according to Dr. Chang, is the telehealth service growing rapidly? Why? According to Dr. Chang, the telehealth service is growing rapidly because of the global COVID-19 pandemic and the shortage of medical professionals when demand is increasing. This is the reason behind the acceleration behind the growth of telehealth rapidly. Okay, Dr. Chang ko anusar telehealth service is growing rapidly because of the global COVID-19 pandemic and the shortage of medical professionals when demand is increasing. Next question. How is the telehealth program important during a pandemic? Pandemic means mahamari like COVID. Okay, the telehealth program is very important during a pandemic in the sense that it has allowed access to medical care without going to hospitals to protect patients and hospital staff from being exposed to the infection. So you can write in this way. It's important during a pandemic in the sense that it has allowed access to medical care. अब यसले डक्टर हस्पिटल नगइकन पनि मेडिकल केयर लिन सकिने बनाएको छ. प्रोटेक्ट पेशेन्ट्सलाई बचाउनको लागि हैन, अरु रोग नफैलियोस् भन्नको लागि हस्पिटल स्टाफ फ्रम बीइङ एक्सपोज्ड टु द इन्फेक्सन. नेक्स्ट वान. Why are the patients in remote areas not getting adequate health service? Question is very easy. किन रिमोट एरियाजका दुर्गम क्षेत्रमा बस्ने मान्छेहरूले पर्याप्त हेल्थ सर्भिस पाएका छैनन् भनेको छ. The passengers in the remote areas are not getting adequate health service because there are insufficient resources. भनेको हस्पिटलहरू इन्सफिसियन्ट छन्, क्लिनिकहरू इन्सफिसियन्ट छन्, पर्याप्त छैन. सर्टेज अफ डक्टर्सहरू सर्टेज छ, डक्टर एन्ड नर्सेस, एन्ड लङ डिस्टेन्स टु रिच हस्पिटल. हस्पिटल पुग्न लामो समय लाग्छ तिनीहरूलाई. सो दे आर नट गेटिङ हेल्थ सर्भिस. Question number F. Mention the top 3 challenges of telehealth service. The top 3 challenges of telehealth service are lack of infrastructure for this service, infrastructure like Wi-Fi or hardware devices, insufficient hardware and right technology. Insufficient hardware छैन, technology right छैन. Okay, and insufficient hardware and right technology. Poor internet service. So there are the challenges. They are the challenges for telehealth services. Okay. First of all, lack of infrastructures for the service. Second one, insufficient and is missing. Insufficient hardware and right technology, and poor internet service. Okay. And these are some of the challenges. Now, dear students. Okay, this is a pronunciation. Pronounce the following words with the help of a teacher or dictionary. Infrastructure, staff, chronic, strength, milk, school in this way, shield, curious, stethoscope, land, strand, sixth, scream. So now see, this is dark conversation. Shanti, this is just ridiculous. Selena, Sneha again. Santi, yeah, Sneha, she just keeps asking for money. What do you think I should do? So this is about giving suggestion and asking for suggestion. Giving advice and asking for advice. Now, dear students, look at this. How did the woman advise the girl? Have a shiver to take. I can't eat anything. एकदमै दाँत दुखेको छ, के खान सक्दिनँ भन्छ womanले. If I were you, I would go to dentist. सल्लाह दिएको. Now, dear students, see here. Now, walk in pairs and take turns to explain your situation and give suggestions. Tired, not sleep. I feel tired. I can't sleep. This is the problem, situation. And advice is, if I were you, I would have a hot drink. This is the suggestion. This is advice. If I were you, I would have hot drink. Next one. Cold, no eating. I feel cold. There is no heating system in my room. You can see. This is the problem. Answer is, why don't you put on a sweater? Why don't you put on a sweater? So this is advice. Or you can say, you should put a sweater on. You should put a sweater on. Or why don't you put on a sweater? Or if I were you, I would put on a sweater. Now see again. See, a friend's birthday, no money. I have to attend my friend's birthday, but I have no money to buy a gift. This is the situation. A says, I have to attend my friend's birthday, but I have no money to buy a gift for him. Okay. Or advice is, you had better to pick a bunch of flowers. Or why don't you pick a bunch of flowers as a gift? You should pick a bunch of flowers for gift. It is very cheap. Next one. Hurt my leg. I have hurt my leg. The suggestion is, you should go to see a doctor. Or you had better go to see a doctor. Or if I were you, I would go to see a doctor. You can give any suggestions. Not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. Otherwise, you should take a rest for a while. You had better take a rest for a while. You can choose any structures, these students. Now, they are the structures for giving advice. You had better plus by 1. If I were you, I would plus by 1. Why don't you plus by 1? You should or ought to plus by 1. If I were you, I would, you can see. Now, she struggles in English, although she works very hard. You had better practice English under a teacher's guidance. You should listen to native speakers. You can say. Now B. She has lost her math book in school. If I were you, I would request the class captain to look for it. Or you can give other suggestion like, you should complain to your teacher about your lost book. Next one. She has put on weight, but she wants to be slim. You should work hard and eat less than usual. You should eat less than usual and work hard. This is the suggestion or advice. Now it's grammar, dear students. Look at the grammar. It's not difficult. It's also about asking for suggestion and giving suggestion, advice. Okay, now, yes, really, here I failed my test. Really? What do you think you should do in future? I should study a little more. This is okay. Now see, choose the correct answer. I need help, doctor. My baby doesn't sleep well. Now, what you have to choose the option, correct option here. It's not difficult. Okay, I will help you. My baby doesn't sleep well. What should I do? This is the answer. What should I do? Now B. The aeroplane only allows 2 pieces of luggage. You did not pack too much, or you will have to take it out at the airport. You okay, had better not. Okay, this is the answer. You had better not. This is the negative of you had better. Next one. I think that the grade. I think that the grade my teacher gave me on my test is wrong. Really? You ought to talk. This is the answer. You ought to talk to her after class today. You ought to talk. Now D. It's raining and I don't want to get my dress wet. Now it's raining. Condition is it's raining and okay. Let me okay. This rain. Why? Okay, I had better. It's raining and I don't want to get my dress wet. I had better take an umbrella. Now C. E. Dinesh loves chocolate, but he too much or he will put on weight. He shouldn't eat too much. He shouldn't eat too much because he will put on weight. The next F. My mother is not feeling well, so I told her that she ought to go to the doctor. She ought to go to the doctor. Sorry, this is wrong. Ought to go. Okay, she ought to go to the doctor. Now G. It's so hot. You should take off your jacket. You should take off your jacket. Now yes. I'm going to visit your country. Where? Where should I go if I want to go shopping? I'm going to visit your country. Where? Okay, here there are options. This is a question, so we should say, where should I go if I want to go shopping? Okay, now see here writing. This is Ayush, 14 years from Viratnagar. He likes to sit on the sofa for hours every day, watching TV and eating a lot of snacks. Write a couple of paragraphs about him. You may use the guiding questions given below. What is the problem with Ayush? You can see Ayush here. Okay, he's so fat. What should we stop doing to be healthy? This is very easy. Now, I'll show you a model paragraph about Ayush. So Ayush model a couch potato. So we call the people who just sits on the sofa and does nothing couch potato. Next, Ayush is obviously overweight, and though he is just 14 years old. Ayush is so fat. Although he is just 14 years old, he will soon turn into an abnormal figure. Okay, he will soon turn into an is missing. Okay, he will soon turn into an he will soon turn into an abnormal figure if he doesn't give up his habits and lose his weight. Obesity can cause a lot of health. So obesity, overweight, okay, condition overweight can cause a lot of health complications, problems such as diabetes, heart disease, and high cholesterol, etc. High cholesterol, etc. or living, etc. First and foremost, Sarvapratham, you should stop eating junk food. Secondly, you should go on and walk or play outdoor games like football every day. So if he wants to lose weight, he should play outdoor games like football every day, cricket. He should cut down the foods which contain carbohydrates and fats. So you shouldn't eat food with too much carbohydrate and fats because they make people obese. Instead, you should do physical exercise daily if you want to be physically fit. This is just a model okay paragraph for you, dear students. You can write yourself. Okay, this is all about reading first of unit second. Dear students, next day I will come up with the interpretation, summary, explanation of this very interesting story, Health is Wealth. Thank you. for today. Bye.